So Adam, you don't have a sense of smell. You are effectively deaf.
Nose deaf, you know.
Nose deaf.
Or nose blind. And I think it's unfair.
You don't smell blind.
Because the only real term for it is another word that's made up to describe not having a sense. So why isn't there one for smell?
We can make one.
We can make one. Nust. Just nust.
He's nust.
Nust.
Them totally nust.
No rhyme or reason. It's just an arbitrary sound of sounds.
Yeah, like deaf or blind.
Oh,
yeah.
Like
exactly.
any other word.
Exactly.
You've gone nust.
Yeah, it totally got nust. It happens. I had a dog that went nust once. He was totally fucking worthless after that.
I like how you're using this.
But dog's nust. He's basically don't even want to be alive.
Do you feel like less of a person now that you're a nust?
What, you mean like those deaf and blind people? Nah, I'm fine with it. It's okay. My other senses are heightened.
Do you feel like you would be because I kind of want to do like a PSA for the nust community. Do you feel like you would be willing to talk about your experience as a nust person?
Well, I don't think I'm fully nust. I think it's like a partial nustness.
Well, what are the challenges of being a nust person?
You walk around
so full of smells.
And what's when somebody's blind or somebody's deaf, like you know what I mean? And the fact that mine is silent to them. It's
a hidden shame.
It's hidden. They don't know. Nobody looks around and just thinks, oh, that person's nust. You know, they don't know. They can just rip a fart right in front of me and I might hear it, but I'm never going to smell it.
You're going to extra hear it.
I'm going to hear it louder than before it echoes through my soul.
That's also part of your suffering. You hear farts much louder.
Do you wish you could smell the fart?
I feel like the fart mocks me.
Yeah.
There's some times where I'm like happy for it, but then I see that there's brisket, right? And I wasn't always nust.
Oh, this hurt.
Yeah.
Now,
I can smell.
Can nust people not taste very well either? Because isn't it kind of the same sense?
I mean, I've been told I should probably eat more pineapple. That's what you're asking.
No.
Why is that?
Tastes different.
I'm not talking about your semen.
Oh.
I'm just saying. Can you taste food if you're a nust?
Sure. You're not.
Now, how do you feel about offensive slurs like you nuster?
Oh,
I've heard that before.
Luckily, unless you're like one of those very vocal nust that makes it like everything that they are, their whole personality.
They call you a dull demon back in the day. A dull demon.
Yeah.
Your senses are all dull, aren't they, boy?
How strongly tied to your identity is your nustness?
I'm not going to let it become who I am.
Okay.
You know?
Good.
And nobody has to know.
Nobody has to
nust. Yeah. Nobody. Now we just need to think up a word for people that can't taste anything.
Trill.
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 On next episode.
On the next episode of our psychological breakdown with Austin. Simple Austin.
Thrill me. You know, there's gorillas in these woods.
Mortis? What's that?
It's all in the reflexes.
Chicken's good. I like chicken.
I'd buy that for $1.
Hey, in the wind.
Hey, in the wind.
Oh, wait. Was she a great big fat person?
I drink your milkshake.
Carpet day.
You make me want to be a better man.
I'm running this monkey farm now, Frankenstein, and I want to know what the fuck you're doing with my time.
See you at the party, Richter.
I don't know what that was about, but I'm glad that we did it.
That was a segment called Western World Suffering.
That was a segment called...
How many of you out there are suffering in silence with your nust?
Or trill.
Or trill. It happens to everyone. Your grandmother may be trill right now, and you'd never know.
This bit
really shit.
It's great.
It's great. It's great. Let's just end this bit right now.
I like how you were so excited to do this bit. Now you're like, guys, we got to stop the bit.
Stop. We got to fucking stop. We got to stop. We got to talk about a movie. A movie that we watch. That's the whole reason you listen to this show, people, is to hear us spoil an entire movie.
And thank God we are.
And
you don't have to watch it. We watched.
I would say before we even get started, if you've not seen this movie, I think you're okay listening to the entire episode.
Yeah.
It is a bafflingly bad film. And
in an almost respectable way.
Yes. Like I was thoroughly entertained for most of the runtime.
Sure. All right, so I'll agree with you on everything you said, except for like the entertained parts.
Yeah.
And the other complimentary thing you said.
What is the movie and what?
1971's Billy Jack.
Billy Jack. Billy Jack.
This is bar none my favorite IMDb description of any fucking IMDb description of all time.
Ex-Green Beret Hapkido expert saves wild horses from being slaughtered for dog food and helps protect a desert freedom school for runaways. That is exactly what Billy Jack is about.
And you might be mistaken in thinking that is an awesome plot for a film.
You might think that for a second.
I'm going to take this right foot and I'm going to whop you on that side of your face. And you want to know something? There's not a damn thing you're going to be able to do about it.
Really?
Really?
It's funny, isn't it? How everybody in town's afraid of you. But I guess it's a good thing they are. 'Cause if they weren't, they'd hurt the school a lot more than they do now.
What's going to happen tomorrow is going to happen, and all your worry in the world isn't going to change that.
Believe me, I know. Look to the mountain so green.
My religion, my nonviolence, the kids, that's all I have left now.
Now, I think of the number of years she's going to have to carry in her memory the savagery of this idiotic moment of yours. I just go beside. The red ones mean stop, right?
Right.
Keeps you on your toes, eh?
Don't you think you better pull up to the intersection?
Just testing you.
You worked with King, didn't you?
Yes.
Where is he?
Dad.
And where's Bob and Jack Kennedy?
Dad.
Not dead, their brains blown out.
I don't care about all that. I just don't want you to go out and commit murder.
Mr. Johnson, when's the last time you cut your hair?
When's the last time you brushed your teeth, sir?
They'll kill you, Billy.
An Indian isn't afraid to die. Don't ever expect a white man to understand that.
Hey, Billy. I'm not armed. No tricks.
And I know that you're only doing it because of the love you have for the kids. And me.
Go ahead and hate your neighbor. Go ahead and cheat a friend. There won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day of the bloody morning at noon.
1971's
Billy Jack.
That's good enough. That's good enough. Now, little context here. This is I guess what would be called like a cult movie. It's a bit of a boomer cult movie,
I guess. I mean, I have friends that aren't boomers that like rant and rave about how great this movie is. And the only way I can think that is if it's a nostalgia thing. Like if your uncle showed it to you like 17 times when you were 6 years old. It's like, this is the coolest movie you'll ever see, kid. And you watch it, you're like, wow, that's what cool is.
Yeah.
But other than that, I can't see why this movie's good.
It's not cool. It's definitely not a cool movie. All right, let's get that right out there on the table.
I mean, Billy Jack, he's kind of cool. The problem with this movie is it's 2 hours long and only like 30 minutes of it are actual Billy Jack scenes. The rest are dirty fucking.
It is called Billy Jack.
Right.
And it really is, it should be called the
Freedom
Montessori School.
It should be called Freedom School or some bullshit like that.
Hello?
Hey, Dad.
Hey.
What are you doing?
You know, I'm going in the room. I'm watching Schitt's Creek. That's the funniest show I've ever seen.
All right. I need
Have you ever seen it?
Yeah, I saw Chris Elliott. I love Schlitz Creek. My dad's watching Schlitz Creek. You're on the air right now. Can you just?
Oh, great.
Can you just? Can you just give us some of your contextual thoughts on Billy Jack from 1971?
Well, I would have to say this for all y'all to review this now in 2025. It's a timepiece. It's not necessarily a good timepiece, but like me at the time was junior in high school, 1971. And Billy Jack was, at the time, it was pretty cool. It was the movie to see. I was thinking about that because we were talking about this movie in the past. One of the things that's interesting to me about the movie, other than it being really pretty bad, but when you look at the character of Billy Jack, he was so cool. He was the Gary Cooper of the time in that, trying to be that character. Billy Jack's character was really neat. The bad guys' characters were actually pretty cool. They were really bad and nasty people, and you didn't like them.
Yeah. But it's all done in the defense of a dirty hippie school.
Well, yeah, and that's what I was about to say. the good guys, the guys who Billy Jack is fighting for, they're horrible characters. You hate them. They're just a bunch of pussies.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
This is literally the consensus we've come to, actually. I'm glad we all agree.
It's just horrible. I mean, that guy, the kid Martin, he was just baby cakes. Come on. But there's like, everybody loved it because of the scene in the ice cream store, and the great scene where Billy Jack gives the guy the choice of driving his car in or dislocating his elbow.
Right.
Come on. And then the great final, go ahead and hate your neighbor scene. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much the whole movie.
I think that's the episode. Okay. So let me ask you this. Would you say that it holds up today? Have you watched it recently?
I haven't watched it recently.
Would you find it annoying? It sounds like you found it annoying originally.
It was annoying then. I mean, seriously.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? That stupid impromptu part in the play where he's, oh man, that's a gun, you're robbing me.
Right. It's a ridiculous scene. Yeah. So did you like it at the time when it came out?
Yes, I did. I will be honest, though, 16, 17, it was the cool movie. And at the time, remember this, that martial arts stuff was just really big.
Yeah.
There were the Bruce Lee movies at the time. There was the Green Hornet with Bruce Lee. There was, what's his name?
Chuck Norris.
That was running around being the Chinese guy.
The guy running around being a Chinese guy?
Yeah, he wasn't Chinese. One of the brothers. I forget the actor's name.
Carradine.
Keith Carradine, one of them. We've watched that show.
David Carradine.
Talk about a boring, horrible show. But every kid my age watched that show because they waited for the one scene in the show where he'd show his kick-ass karate display. And that was the whole movie.
Right. Yeah, that's really all you're waiting for in Billy Jack are those scenes. I think that's one.
And that's the only thing you're waiting for in Billy Jack. That's exactly right.
Interesting. All right. Any final thoughts on Billy Jack from 1971?
Well, what happens when you grow older, you see movies at the time that you think are really cool, and then you realize they're horrible.
That's fair enough. All right. Well, thank you for your insights on this era and the movie Billy Jack from 1971. And I'll give you a call a little later.
Billy Jack. Well, the good thing is he ran for president too.
In the movie universe or in real life?
No, Laughlin himself actually ran for president.
Okay, I got to look that up right now. I'll call you mom later.
All right. You all have fun.
Bye.
It was an interesting take.
We don't need to review the movie anymore. He's kind of said everything.
He kind of nailed it. He hit the nail on the head with that movie. With that, there's like one good kung fu scene. There's a couple cool scenes. Whenever Billy Jack's on screen, you're like, Billy Jack's fucking cool.
Yeah.
But the majority of this movie is like a bad fucking theater troupe.
Yeah.
Like got together and tried to make a movie version of that fucking commercial from the 70s with the Indian shedding one tear for the fucking litter and shit. Like that's the movie Billy Jack.
Right. But you're getting a little. Let's zoom in for a minute though. Like, what is this movie even about aside from the awesome IMDb description?
So, as your father said, it's about the wild country somewhere out in America, an Indian reservation, as it were, and we meet some cops. And one of the cops' daughters ran away or something, but he's got to go with the rich guy in town to go hunt wild horses to sell for dog food. Right?
6 cents a pound.
Yeah, 6 cents a pound. That ain't bad in 1971 podunk fucking Indian reservation. So there's the beginning song. It's like some hippy dippy bullshit song. And it's like wide angles, them like chasing horses.
The song was a very big hit when it came out.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Well, apparently from what his dad says, this was a big deal.
This was a big deal for that.
Big deal.
It's like, it's a very like hyper niche generational thing, I think.
It said it made $33 million back when that was like a fuck ton of money.
Right. Billy Jack was a sensation because the chicks loved it.
Entire universe. There's 4 or 5 Billy Jack movies.
It's not a universe. It's just a fucking series of movies. God damn it!
So I will say this about the Billy Jack verse is that that Billy Jack is a legitimate badass.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And
I would want him to have my back. Like I would, if I'm going into a fight,
he's a good
I want
dude.
Billy Jack there.
Yeah,
and I can see why the film itself. Your dad even admitted like it is not a good film, but Billy Jack is so compelling that I could see why people would be drawn to the Billy Jack verse.
I want a 2-hour movie to have 2 hours of Billy Jack. I want all Billy Jack.
Sure. Well, you just sitting around waiting for the kick to the face.
Right. And there's one cool fight scene. It's a really cool fight scene.
Yeah.
But I want, like your dad said, like, you wait the whole thing for one fight. It's a movie. It's not a 20-minute episode. Like, you got to fit more than one fight scene in there. It should be primarily fight scene if you're going to make a Billy Jack. I mean, if your other option is hippies,
so what you're saying is dirty hippies. It's advertised as a Western. The things people go for are for the minimal kung fu, but ultimately it's a movie about theater nerd hippies fighting cartoonishly racist rapist townies.
Yeah,
is what this movie is. And then there's a subplot about killing horses for dog food.
When I pulled it up on the streaming service, it said Western. And I was like, well, I thought we were doing hippie movies. And I thought I was going to get cheated out of the dirty hippie.
It's a modern Western?
Yes.
Like Hell and High Water, No Country for Old Men?
Yeah, like Eddington. Yeah.
Yeah. I was not cheated out of the dirty hippies. This movie is jam-packed with dirty hippies.
You'd almost say there's way too many.
I'm bitching about this movie because I watched it today. I watched it on VHS, by the way.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. I got it from the San Marcos Film Lab. They rent out films and they just let me borrow it because they're my buddies. So thanks, San Marcos Film Lab. Get your film developed there. But anywho, I watched it today and I hated it. I hated a lot of it.
But I was hating it too, but I was going like, there's so much to say about it.
But the reason I hated it was because there was so much dirty hippiness, And when we talked about doing Dirty Hippie Summer, I felt like maybe Billy Jack wouldn't be as hippie like Austin was saying, But
right.
this is the profile.
We should just watch the Woodstock 94 DVD.
That's the 94. That's not the same.
You want 99?
No.
Break stuff. The break stuff era.
these aren't the same kind of dirty hippies.
Well, the hippies transcend
a hippie's a
generations.
hippie. Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, my town is full of hippies. It's honestly, it's a little.
These were like when you think of a dumb fucking hippie.
Yeah,
like when you conjure the image of just like the most fucking annoying ass hippie. This is what that movie was. For an hour, this is a 2-hour movie. An hour and a half of it was dumb fucking hippies.
Yeah, an hour and a half at least.
The weird mindfuck of this is like the themes and the messages are all pretty grounded and like agreeable, right? It's like, it's like, hey, you know, we're all different. We should extend olive branches, come to our improv troupe school and join us.
Yeah, don't approve of in a movie. It's like half an hour of improv.
Get to know your neighbor, all that horse shit, even if they're different than you. But like at the end of the day, though, because I hate everyone so much in this movie, I reject all of that I just said.
Yeah.
I just want to be like, no, fuck this entire movie and its entire message.
Mm-hmm.
And also,
you want to shoot the messenger, you know?
Yeah, it's very strange. It's a very strange.
Well, it had a really interesting conceit to the film that I thought was actually pretty smart, which is these hippies exist in this like little Montessori hippie commune.
Freedom school.
Freedom school. But the Freedom School cannot exist without Billy Jack's violence.
Without Billy Jack's,
they exist.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
They exist.
Crash out.
Because Billy Jack can fuck shit up on their behalf.
Yeah.
And if Billy Jack didn't exist, they wouldn't exist. I thought that was like actually a really brilliant concept.
Yeah, it had some really interesting ideas in it. Like, and like the whole thing about like, okay, so this is a hippie Montessori commune thing and they're all about peace, man. But you still need the justice protector to like keep
the
keep that shit in chat or keep that available.
Green Beret dude to be there to fuck shit up if need be.
And he says that at the end of the movie
of the reservation, he says.
Yeah, he basically is just like, look, like you chide me for being this violent asshole, but you couldn't exist without me. And that was like why I was.
It had real ideas.
It had real ideas,
but it was just so like horribly. I'm not gonna say horribly executed.
Oh no, it was.
Wait,
it's not uninteresting to look at.
Before y'all start like sucking its dick and thinking about its like deep philosophical shit. Remember when that little girl who couldn't sing?
Oh God,
they gave her guitar.
I took a note on this,
and they played a whole fucking ass song. And with her singing badly out of fucking key.
In my notes,
I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is like 3.5 minutes. Billy Jack could be kicking somebody in the face right now.
If Adam's pointing out that someone's out of key, they're definitely
right. This is coming from me.
So in my notes, I wrote
sings badly.
The little girl's song sounds made up. And I wrote some of the lyrics where it says, fighting and killing and fighting. Why is there fighting? And she's just like, fighting and killing. Why is there fighting? And fighting is bad and fighting and killing.
It really does fuck me up.
You sounded better than she did.
I like,
just so you know.
I truly do love so much music that came out of this era from this type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I see things like Billy Jack and I just want to completely abandon it. Like full stop. Like, you know what? You know, Janis Joplin.
Right.
You know,
and anybody who looks like her.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get it. And
Jefferson Airplane, you fucked himself.
I think if like you looked at this movie in hindsight and all you think about are the cool parts with Billy Jack on screen. Because, you know, the bad guys are pretty badass too. I mean, that scene in the flower in the candy shop is excellent. It's excellent.
So the scene in the candy shop is these people from the Indian reservation come into a ice cream shop. They want to get ice cream. And the guy who runs the ice cream shop is a racist bastard who won't sell them ice cream. He's like, oh, sorry, we don't have any more cones. And she's like, I see all the fucking cones right there. You won't sell it to us.
By the way, these are some of the whitest looking Native American people I've ever seen.
Yeah. And then
like Tom Laughlin, who is not a Native American.
Yeah.
At all.
No. But then the main bad guy of the film,
Christian Bale.
Bernard Christian Bale, he's like, hey, I've got a perfect solution to this problem. You don't want to sell them ice cream because they're not white. He's like, correct. Like, well, you know what? I got a solution to this. He gets a big thing of flour,
like a ladle
full of baking flour,
scoopers.
Because you just have baking flour hanging around in a ladle
in a candy shop. Yeah,
and then he just starts pouring it on all the Native Americans on their faces to turn them white. He's like, "See, problem solved." And it's great because this guy's a real fucking dickhead. Like, you really hate him. And I think that is part of what made it work for me, is that Bernard character was such a shitbag that
he was a rapist.
He was a rapist.
He was a racist.
A rapist.
He drove his damn car into a river. He cut a chick's bra off with a switchblade.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a pretty great bad guy.
I have a question.
In the South, we don't have racists. We have racist rapists.
We have rapists.
Rapists.
I have a note that I wanted to talk about from this film, which is that
this guy comes from
women today have that vocal fry. You know what a vocal fry is?
A vocal fry.
A vocal fry is like, I want some Starbucks, please. Can I get a pumpkin spice latte?
They don't all talk like that.
They end every sentence with a question mark.
So,
are you all talking about all women, or which women?
No, I'm just saying there is a thing called vocal fry.
It's all women,
and it's that. It's what I just described.
Why is it called vocal? Why they got to make stupid
names? This is not the point. But what I wanted to bring up is that in this film,
you're like, I hate when they acknowledge things.
And even though I'm like making up names for, was it Nelt? Was it
Nuff? Snuff?
No, Nust.
Nust. I already.
Let's not go back there.
Yeah, that bit is over. No, so what I noticed, and I've noticed this before, is that hippie women from the 60s and 70s have like a similar vocal fry, except it's like a slurry, like low pitch thing where they're like, "Hey, Dad, I'm gonna go to the thing," and that's how they talk this entire film. And I was just thinking, like, is this the vocal fry of the 70s?
Why is it called vocal fry? How do you spell that?
I mean that's where you get the classic, even like Cheech and Chong stoner voice. Right?
Yeah.
It was just like the stoner girl voice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I
like,
see what you're saying.
It's a California thing too.
I don't think they're in California. There's no Indian reservations in California.
But that's where hippie shit came from. That horrible place.
What, Hollywood?
No.
Hollywood.
Haight-Ashbury, San Francisco.
So I'm still confused about vocal fry, but I think you're right.
It's really beside the point.
I think you're onto something.
Look it up.
No. So the movie's about Billy Jack. He fights these bad guys that are mean to his hippie friends. The hippies do a lot of songs.
Hippie shit.
A lot of improv theater.
A lot of improv theater. A lot of hippies at a city council meeting yelling at city officials. I'm like, there's 10 minutes of that. And they're all making these poignant points about the way the world is. And I'm like, okay, like,
there was literally,
I want to see Billy Jack kick somebody in the face. Right
there was 20 minutes of this film, 20 solid minutes
of a story.
10 minutes where it is what appeared to be, they just rolled camera while they said, argue with these city council people.
Right.
And it felt like everyone involved was legitimately off book, and the people on the city council were real city council members. Because the way they talked and interrupted each other, it didn't have like a cinematic cadence. It just was like really, I don't know, it was really improv. And then that's 10 minutes of just solid that. And then they go, well, why don't you come to our school and see what we're all about? And then they do another 10 minutes of improv theater. Just straight up.
In which the city council members get involved in.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they pretend to be the cop.
Yeah,
this movie
I remember.
And then the cops.
I don't relive it. I remember.
This movie makes me hate
I guess that's what we
community.
do.
What I'm saying is that part was boring.
You know what I want to see? I want to see Billy Jack, the Billy Jack cut. Where it's just Billy Jack, right? They cut all that other shit out.
Well,
there's none of the hippies in there.
I gotta tell you, Tom Laughlin's basically the only person involved in this movie.
Right. I want to call him.
He's the writer, director, star. It's almost a Neil Breen thing where he's just writing these roles for himself to be in movies.
He also keeps referring to the white man as if he himself is not.
No, he's a half-breed.
No, and not in real life. Though.
Yeah, but not in real life. And so, like,
the movie said he was.
I looked it up, and there was no evidence. And also, he is the whitest looking motherfucker I've ever seen.
He ran for president in 1992, 2004, and 2008.
I would have voted for him.
Hell yeah. Good old.
He's a pretty man.
That's why you would have voted for him? Are you
now, speaking of pretty men, he's married to the headmaster of the hippie school.
Oh, yeah.
Who's played by Dolores Taylor. That indeed does look like Peter Cushing.
yeah. Bobby made that observation. I couldn't unsee it. I was like, God damn.
Grand Moff Tarkin.
Grand Moff Tarkin.
No, she was like she was a very natural, beauty, hippy dippy looking gal. Not unattractive, but definitely Grand Moff Tarkin vibes.
She evoked Grand Moff Tarkin.
I mean, she had a bigger role than Billy Jack. She also was like sang songs too, so I was like,
you know what's funny about this is Adam, like you're the guy that remembers specifics about movies, and you just are so checked out of Billy Jack. You do not give a fuck. You're just like, there's some fucking songs, and
it's what I remember. It's still so fresh. It's like a raw wound, you know.
It's a trauma.
It's a trauma.
You're asking him to relive trauma.
I know. It's like it just happened to me. It just happened to me. I don't know. I was expecting a lot. I had my
you
expectations.
just watched The Born Losers, which is actually the first in this Billy Jack.
So the first
Billy Jack universe.
The Billy Jack verse has like 4 movies, something like that. The first one was called Born Losers, and it's a dirty hippie biker movie, right? And the dirty hippies in that movie are the opposite kind of these dirty hippies. Mm-hmm. I guess after doing Born Losers as Billy Jack, and he kicked ass in that movie. Now the B story in that was like some little rich girl who got like the bikers all like got their eye on her, and they're like, oh, we're gonna add you into our biker harem. And the bikers have names like Crabs and yeah, and they're all
there's Crabs and the Clap.
Yeah, stuff like that. And the way they dress, it's like ridiculous. They're bikers, but they have on like big like Elton John sunglasses and like tie dye and stuff. But they're just road warriors, and all the girls in town want to fuck them, and they rape a bunch of women. And Billy Jack just fucks a bunch of them up. But also, like that movie, there's not enough Billy Jack in it.
Yeah.
But I will say in Born Losers,
he just lurks in the shadows.
It's more fun watching those awful named rapey biker hippies than these fucking do-gooder hippies at Freedom School.
It's almost like a Batman. Like a lot of Batman movies, you're waiting for fucking Batman.
Right. Yeah.
But the stuff in between the Batman is actually good.
Right. Some of them. Some of that.
I will say this.
Is just improv theater.
Yes.
Like
a third
DIY shots.
A third of the movie is the improv theater. A third of the movie is Billy Jack. And then a third of the movie, and I think they did this well, is the terrible evil villains who really are shitty people. Yeah. So when Billy Jack karate chops the guy in the throat and somehow that kills him immediately, you're like rooting for it.
It's very cheap though. Like it's like that's such junk food. It's so not clever. It's like, yeah, we could just make like you know what I mean? Like but it still like plays with all these ideas at the same time. Right? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think that made any sense to me.
It makes sense in the sense that it had interesting ideas executed terribly. The whole fucking movie sounded like it was recorded in a tin can. Oh, yeah. Like I just
there's a lot of flubbed lines.
Yeah. Well, I mean, seriously, half the movie they were just like, you're great at improv, just riff.
Well, I mean, it's probably an actual hippie improv group.
It was obviously they're like, we're acting on stage. Woohoo. Like that's how Tom Laughlin got for his movie and gave him like an hour 10 of the fucking movie.
Yeah, be a real movie. And they don't pay them or anything because they're hippies.
Well, and there's this really surreal scene
time.
Where they
Quaaludes.
They say, so they want to fight back against the evil town people, and they go, what we're going to do is send 6 people into town and do some street theater. And I was like, what the fuck? And then they get there, and there's this mind-boggling surreal scene where like they're holding this guy hostage with a gun, trying to rob him, but then it turns out that it's all like a joke, and then the police chief gets in on it.
Now, I want to ask about that. Does the police chief know it's a joke first?
No.
Or was he on it the whole time?
I mean, the gag was the police chief showed up, and then he realizes it's a joke because it's a crowd.
And he's already been possessed by the magic of the hippie school because he went up there and fucked around.
Yes, hippie magic.
Like, they're doing the thing we did the other day at the hippie school.
He didn't hate those hippies. He wasn't the bad guy cop.
But yeah, he is the good cop. And I like that about this movie too. It is cartoonishly ham-fisted, but also you have a little nuance in like that one character.
Well, I'll say this. There's like a scene early in the movie where Billy Jack, they're going to go into town, and Grand Moff Tarkin's like, some of the kids are scared. They're scared to go into town. And he's like, why? Well, tell them not to go. He's like, well, it's their choice. But they know the people are going to be mean to them. And then they show up to town and they're like singing hippie songs and like waving their hands out the window and yelling and shit. It's like, well, no wonder the fucking people there aren't going to like you because you fucking run up like screaming like you're smelly hippies. Like, no, just show up.
It's not racial at all, actually.
Just shut the fuck up.
just hate
Quietly
you.
do your thing,
like
you know? You don't gotta fucking yell it out to the fucking the stars there.
Yeah,
like,
have you ever been out in public and there's one of those theater troops that does some sort of like guerrilla
like
improv?
mimes, like fucking
Flash
mimes?
mobs. This was like way ahead of its time.
Yeah. Well, I don't endorse that, but also
I did until I saw Billy
phenomenon,
Jack.
I guess.
But like the tone of this movie is part of why it doesn't work. Is like if it had been like there's a lot of grit in this movie. Like there's a lot of like rape and violence, like all this shit. And then there'll just be like comedy scenes like interspersed for 15 fucking minutes. And you're like, what is?
I think that you can have both in a movie, but the movie has to be executed well for it to work. Otherwise it comes off as super awkward. Now I will say, I was telling you this earlier, this reeks of some movie that you'd see some Quentin Tarantino interview to be like, oh, fucking Billy Jack was life-changing, you know, when we first saw Billy Jack.
That's a good impression.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's just my like toned down Christian Slater act.
Yeah, very similar.
No, people do love this movie. It's a cult classic. I'm just disappointed. Maybe my expectations were too high. You know?
No.
There's a lot of improv.
I had no expectations. I had no expectations.
I recommended this movie for the show, not for enjoyment.
I learned something about Adam just now. Well, when you called your dad, I was listening on Adam's thing, and I was looking at his feet.
What's wrong with my feet?
You're a crumper.
The fuck are you calling me? What the fuck?
A crumper is someone whose second toe is absurdly long.
So what's your point?
You just make that up?
No, look at his fucking toe.
Is this a new word you're making?
Well, we're making up words, but look at his toe.
I'm a little nust. I'm kind of a crumper.
I kind of have to lean forward. I don't really care about confirming whether or not Adam's a crumper.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
I have a hammer toe.
What is that?
Let's see
it. When like your toe like basically goes off in like almost a 90 degree.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Like it's just built that way. That was going to be like my fake annoying lounge cunty band. It would be Big Top Bobby and the Hammer Toes.
Okay.
Big Top Bobby and the Hammer Toes. I like that.
All right,
I like that. It's good.
Let me see. Oh, you could fucking perch a book on that thing.
Sideways, Bobby. It's like sideways.
My second toe's retarded.
Yes. Did you do something to that?
No, it's just how it is.
Is the other one too?
Yeah, the old man has the same toes.
Wow.
But his are much grosser.
It's great. We're talking about feet on the Not For Everyone podcast. Thanks, Austin. Fucking thanks for that. You know,
Adam, are you into
We can go back to talking about Billy Jack if you
not
prefer.
like Tarantino's into feet.
Yeah. I mean,
the end of Billy Jack is, I'm sure that First Blood saw this and ripped it off. Because it's got that whole vibe of,
speaking of that, I got to say, far superior movie may have ripped it off.
Mm-hmm.
Witness with the ice cream cone scene with the Amish. And
I don't remember that.
And Harrison Ford comes and he's supposed to be Amish, but he's actually not.
Oh.
So he can get violent with these ice cream cone locals.
Right, yeah.
You've never seen Witness?
Guess not.
It's a fucking great movie.
Is it a good movie?
Witness is awesome, but I love when the guy gets killed by wheat. Anyway,
like half the country with heart disease.
The ending of the movie is pretty cool in the sense that
I want some bread.
I told Bobby to watch it.
Bread yoga. Better have processed flour and sugar.
Process that flour.
So Bobby texted, and we were all kind of like texting our reaction to the movie while we were watching it. And then he's like, I don't think I'm going to finish this. And I told him, I lied blatantly and said, no, the ending's the best part. You got to stay for the ending.
And that's what pissed me off. Is the ending. Among other things.
Yeah. So at the end of this film, Billy Jack has
cringe.
Fucked up the bad guys. He's killed the lead douchebag, and then the cops come to catch Billy Jack, but he's not going down without a fight. The rapists. You got to get the final S in there.
That's what it was. Rapist. We made up a lot of words tonight.
A lot of words created that for podcast tonight. So listen, if you're one of those people that like loves Billy Jack. Like, I challenge you to watch it again. All right?
If they love Billy Jack, they've seen it recently.
Sure. But I mean, like, and explain to me, like, hit me up in the comments. Let me know how that hippie shit's tolerable and makes the rest of it good. Because if you did cut all that out,
Which
I
is
think
the whole movie.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have a movie.
If the whole movie is just like a 25-minute
kicking someone in the face.
And then there'd be like a shootout. There's a shootout, right?
It definitely could have been trimmed down because there's a lot of pad for like even those kind of annoying improv scenes that could have been
gone
60%.
Just leave the one on the fucking town square because that has to do with it.
Right when they end an improv scene, like that's where I feel like it should cut and go to another scene. I know they start another improv scene
immediately.
They're like, okay, we get the point. They're dirty hippies doing improv theater.
Now,
fucking kill me.
All this said, like, I do recommend this film. Like, I don't think it's a good film, but it's a unique film.
It's something.
It is something.
I mean, hey, I don't disagree with what the hippies stood for, right? I just, after watching that movie, I wanted them to get shot by the rednecks. I was like, pro-Christian, but I'm just like, shoot them. Just shoot them all now.
Shoot them. What was the deal? He couldn't fire the gun. The bad guy had like a gun impotence.
Was it?
Yeah, he like couldn't shoot a gun.
I know he couldn't shoot a
Billy
horse
Jack
at
is
the
like
beginning.
coming to like fuck him up and literally kill him, and he can't shoot Billy Jack. And I was like, I don't get it, but I also don't understand half this movie anyway.
It's some hippie
There's
shit,
not
I'm
much
sure.
to understand. Some hippies doing dumb hippie shit.
They're not even like the cool like drug doing
I'll put it to you this way. This movie, after watching it, makes me support the Vietnam War.
I mean, it's not that we hate those kind of people, but the way they were portrayed in this film was very hateful.
I have some alternate titles for Billy Jack.
What do you got? What you got?
They start off a little weak, but I feel like I ended strong here.
Oh, God. Here we go. Let's hear them. I'll let you know. We'll be the
all
judge of
right.
that.
First, Half-Blood.
Half-Blood.
Like First Blood, but first Half-Blood.
Half-Blood.
Pacifist of Fury.
That's all right. I like that one.
That's actually really good.
That's pretty good.
They get better.
All right.
A Fistful of Dharma.
What's Dharma?
It's just a cosmic hippie concept.
Did ChatGPT tell you that one?
No.
Okay.
No, none of these came from ChatGPT. White men can't thump like a Native American, drum. Like they can't thump.
Waka waka. Yeah.
The last of the Montessori children. I didn't know if that was going to work or not.
That's my favorite. I'd go see that.
Little Big Manson Cult.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
And then these are the two real winners here is Ego Death Wish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a thinker.
Yeah.
That's a thinker. And then my favorite is Dirty Harry Krishna.
Dirty.
It's great. These are all different titles.
What did ChatGPT say?
It was like the good, the bad, and the ohm, or like it didn't make any sense. And then I was like, ChatGPT, what is comedy to you? And it listed out like a very real definition of comedy. And I was like, so why didn't you do any of that? Yeah, it was no help.
All you're doing is teaching
made
it
it
comedy.
stronger.
It's going to steal your job. You're teaching your replacement.
I'm not
Like,
worried.
by the way, ChatGPT, that was very unfunny. That's not what funny.
That is literally what I was saying.
Calibrate program.
Calibrate humor.
Yeah.
It's going to put all that shit out.
Yeah.
You just made it stronger.
I can
made it
read some of
stronger.
the bad ChatGPT ones.
Nah, it's all right. It's all right.
You
We don't need
hear
that.
it,
You don't need
Goodness
that.
gracious me.
Yeah. Beep, boop, boop, beep, beep, boop. So we're not going to end this show with ChatGPT.
I feel like
quotes.
you had a good something to say about Billy Jack.
I think that I get why people like it.
I don't.
It was the time. It was the times. You know what I mean? Billy Jack's cool. Billy Jack's real fucking cool. But I'd like to see the adventures of Billy Jack without all that other bullshit. And maybe Billy Jack's scene, his story does continue because there's multiple movies, but I don't know if he's kicking any ass.
But I don't want to reopen the wound of Billy Jack. But now that you say that, his whole persona is to protect. I mean, I guess there's a way to portray protect the vulnerable in a less annoying hippie way.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
Is that I guess that's every hero story, right?
Right. Just don't be such a fucking hippie about it.
There you go.
You know?
Here's some of ChatGPT's suggestions.
Oh, God damn it. He's back.
Full Lotus jacket.
Just stop. Please stop.
Stop.
A clockwork ohm.
Really, we already said stop.
I'm slowly figuring out the episode right now.
I'm just highlighting that the human mind can do things that AI can't.
Sure, love it.
Make funny puns.
You're almost done with your graphic novel, Austin.
I am. It is almost done. It'll be coming out a couple months.
Get your hands on it.
Get your hands on it. If you like David Cronenberg, if you like psychic,
if you like the Not For Everyone podcast, you're going to love it.
Yeah.
Are you done, Bobby?
Mm-hmm. In a smoky room where the mics ignite, they clash and they banter through the dark of night. Snobby Bobby with the wisdom on cue, and here comes the storm. Crude, rude dude. Oh, they talk about gore, they talk about screams called classics and shadows that haunt your dreams. They bicker and fight, but the groove stays strong. In the chaos they find where they both belong. One's got the brains, the other's got guts. They're serving up horror and deep disco cuts. Vulgar as thunder, but smooth as a groove. Opposites dancing in the rhythm they move. Oh, they talk about gore, they talk about screams called classics and shadows that haunt your dreams. They bicker and fight, but the groove stays strong. In the chaos they find where they both belong. It's a carnival of chaos every episode. Phantoms and terror down a jagged road. From the silver screen to a fiery debate. It's a soulful mess and the rhythm's innate. Crude, rude dude gets loud and obscene, while Snobby Bobby stays calm and clean. They clash like thunder, they blend like wine. That soul keeps